Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tana. So today I have my empties for you, and these empties are from the last 3 months, so meaning quarter three. And let me arrange it. Actually, I should have done it before I press the button, but just if you're wondering where I am, I'm in my back in my living room. You know, when I started to film, I think the first couple of times I was usually filming in my living room, but then I moved to my bedroom, and now I'm back again in my living room because I thought it's actually quite, you know, what is it, enough sunshine out there. So and I have not drawn the curtain, so yeah, let's get started. Maybe let me pick everything what I have here. So yeah, okay. There's a mix of hair care, skincare, body care, and so on. So maybe just to get out the biggest chunks of, you know, packaging, these are the two, you know, body palette, or what is it here, Schwarzkopf palette box dyes that I usually use. I'm actually due to have another session. You know, I usually dye my hair at home because it's just dyeing the roots for now, so I use those up. These are in the shade brown, dark brown, because last time when I went to the store and I wanted to pick up the black one, you know, they didn't have it anymore. So that's one thing. And if you're seeing a cat wandering around, that's Fiona, because she needs attention, or actually she's hungry, but I gave her enough food. So there you go. Yeah, Fiona. So another thing that I've finished, apologies, there's a lot of cat hair as well on these packaging because it gets stuck on it. It's this what is it, mouth rinse from DM. You know, I finished that one long time ago, but I kept the bottle. Then aligned with that is also my usual toothpaste, Oral-B 3D white. I finished that one. Let's see, another body care in that sense is this Imperial Leather Infusions Shower Gel, Sea Samphire and Water Mint. Finished that also long time ago, but I kept the packaging. Then I finished this Aven, what was it here again, Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. It was good, it was very, very gentle, but it also removed black eyeliner. But depending on how strong the formula is of your eyeliner or mascara, it took a little bit of, you know, time to really remove it, and there was always the next day a little bit of residue left. Fiona, thank you very much for coming to the TED Talk. Yes. So then this packaging, you might not recognize what brand this is. This is Cien eye makeup remover. This is actually from Lidl, from the supermarket chain. It was very, very good and affordable, but just a small bottle, 100 ml. I will definitely buy it again. So once I have the chance. What did I finish? I finished another deodorant from Balea from DM that I bought. So that's one is gone. So dry. Then I finished actually this little guy here. This is from the Sol de Janeiro Beija Flor Elastic Cream. It has a very artificial, sweet, floral scent. Would I buy it? Not really. It's not my jam in that sense. What else do I have? Now I have a little bit of more makeup related stuff left. Okay, one perfume bottle. I forgot to show it, this one, in the last, what is it? Makeup empties, makeup general empties, the videos that I had, because I put the bottle in front of me, but then I forgot to take it and show it to you. So this was quite an empty, no, quite an expensive bottle in that sense. You know, they reformulated or they repackaged the thing, so I also used that up. Then let's get to a little bit of skincare. This Yerba Made Good Molecules Yerba Made Makeup Wake Up Eye Gel. It is not my thing, you know. She's always jumping back and forth from the table, so I have to be careful a little bit. Not really my thing, but again, I I'm not usually using any kind of eye creams or whatsoever, so I don't, yeah, I don't care about it so much. Then, okay, a lot of hair now flying around. Thank you, Fiona, for that. What else? One odd thing here. This is a liquid blender cleanser. You know, I used it to cleanse my brushes. I need to cleanse them again because I have to go to my sister's wedding and do her makeup. So I need to prepare the brushes. That it can happen that I will have another this kind of empty for the next quarter. What else? Then I used up this little guy here. This is the Urban Decay, I believe, the samples for the makeup or the concealers. I'm not for the foundation or for the concealers. I had a lot of samples, you know, and they are usually big and chunky, but I kind of cut down the cardboard and I had only this one left, but I was using it, you know, partially depending on how deep the concealer or foundation was, as a bronzer or as a, you know, concealer. So that one is gone, one sample. I will keep those as makeup empties, of course. Then I have actually in total 3 primers. This little guy here is this Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. Was okay, you know, I mean, because it's samples, you cannot really say how good it is, how, you know, bad it is, just by using a little bit, you know, 1 time or 2 times the sample. I don't think that you can easily judge that, you know. So Photo Loving Primer from NYX. Very, very old packaging. These are very, very old primers, but I finished them, so I'm quite happy about it. The usual, you know, silicone based primers that you have, you know, I like them. They're okay. This one was the, what is it, anti-dull skin, the purple one, and this was the regular one. So I have more primers that I need to work on, so not big of a thing in that sense. One I cannot speak today, sorry. MAC Fix Plus spray, you know, I think I have so many bottles of those left, and yeah, I'm happy another one is gone. Back to MAC, where are you? I want to have you back so I can, you know, return the bottles and get maybe a lipstick or whatsoever. So then finally the last four products. One concealer from Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade, I think, Light 18. Was a good concealer, but I made the mistake to take out the stopper very early, and you can see actually the stopper, the doe foot applicator broke on me, so I had to use anyway a different, you know, applicator. So I had the bottle half open in that sense, and then I decided to take out the you know, the stopper and then just scoop out everything what I could do, and it kind of made it drier than it should be, or it kind of dried down quickly. And I was then using it with a brush. Not sure if Colourpop has it, you know, but I'm not ordering these days from Colourpop because I have so much, so I don't need to order from Colourpop, but also any other brands, but I'm still doing it. Then this little guy here, this is from Body Shop. The little blush is called All-in-One Cheek Color Shade Ginger. Too light for my skin tone, but I bought it anyway in my craziness of buying makeup. Yeah, I used it as a kind of, you know, finishing powder mostly, because it was so light it didn't show up on my skin tone. So I have like a golden yellow, no, olive undertone. So yeah, this was definitely for somebody who is light in skin tone. So, but I finished this little guy here. And finally 2 eye pencils. One of these is from Zoeva in the shade Regency. These pencils don't even exist anymore. They are discontinued long time ago, but they had this kind of big set of 20 eye pencils, different colors, you know, and I wanted to buy those, and I bought them back in the day, and yeah, I'm working through them. But once, you know, they kind of shrink, the inside shrinks inside this wood, and you need to really press it down all the time, and then you kind of make progress, but of course after a while it gets difficult to use it because they are kind of becoming more and more hard and not that emollient or liquid in that sense, you know, so they are not gliding easily on your eyelids. Another thing that I have here, this is from Essence, the black eye pencil. It was good, you know, for the money that it cost. It was good, but I could not sharpen it anymore, and I decided I have so many black eye pencils that I need to work on, you know, so I will just give up on this one. So that was my makeup empties for the last quarter. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.